Danny Lightning here, and at the moment, War Robots is feeling very unbalanced. Those new Rust and DOT weapons are just dominating the battlefield, and then there's the Ochi-Kochis. These things can pretty much just run over everything. There are no robots or weapons in the game that can even compare to these. Like, these new weapons and the new Ochi-Kochi are probably about 10 times more powerful than anything we've ever seen, and they're just walking all over everything, and that's not a good thing. That's making a lot of players not feel like playing or running squads, or some people have actually quit because they're tired of this big giant power creep we have. Pixonic, if you're watching this video, please think about this. We need more balance in the game. You want the game to be fun to the players, right? You don't want the players to be like, this isn't fun anymore. Now, one problem with squadding right now in Champion League is a lot of these bigger clans seriously will have 30 Ochi-Kochis between the 6 players. Let's just say you've got 1 or 2 each on your team. That means you've probably got like 5 or 10 of them. Well, you cannot compete having like 5 of them or 10 of them against the teams that have 30. When your 1 or 2 is dead and they just keep dropping more and more and more of those. And then there's the Newtons, right? There's the Newtons. When 5 Newtons are on the field, they just lift you up. I mean, these things are just obliterating everybody. Nobody else stands a chance against these things. I mean, if there's 1 Ochi-Kochi or 2 Ochi-Kochis on the battlefield, no big deal. If there's 1 Newton on the battlefield, no big deal. But when they're being dropped in groups, this is causing a major issue. None of our robots have enough hit points to deal with these things. They're just being ripped down and torn to shreds in seconds, and that's not good. That's not good. Now there's this big old giant set of heavy weapons on the test server that's going to come out and eat everything. So Pixonic, please add some balance back to the game. I mean, I understand you want to bring something out that's going to be a little bit overpowered. The new things are going to be better. I get it. That makes sense. You know, you guys want to make a profit. You want to make some money. But should it really be like 10 or 20 times more powerful than anything else on the battlefield? I'm going to say no. That's way too much of a power creep. All I'm going to say is the game was more fun before things like the Ochi-Kochi came out and whatever that other robot was. Oh my God, the Angler. I mean, these are like bots that don't really require any skill to play. That's the other problem, is these don't require skill. They're just either so durable you can barely take them out, or they just obliterate things in a couple of seconds. Or like the Angler, it was always invisible. You know, it would blind you. When you came out of the blind, you had, what, 2 to 3 seconds to shoot at it before it went invisible again? I mean, what's the fun in that? That was like the biggest no-skill crap bot I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I don't understand why these no-skill things are coming out. We want skill. A game should require skill to do good, not just spending a bunch of money to get a whole bunch of really good stuff and walk all over everybody because it's 20 times more powerful than anything else in the battlefield. Like I said, bringing out new stuff that's better than the old stuff, I get it, but it shouldn't be this much better. It should be like that much better, not this much. That's my opinion. All I can say is some of the new stuff is just overpowered to the point where it's taken a lot of the fun out of the game. I mean, the game is definitely fun. It's still really enjoyable to play most of the time, but right now it's like I'm only really wanting to play solo. I don't want to run in squads because those big overpowered squads that drop 30 of these things, you can't compete against it. It's impossible. It takes all the fun out of running squads with your teammates, and so you're better off just playing solo by yourself. That way you don't have to run into that crap and deal with that. You know, solo is so much better right now, and you know, this is a team game. Why I don't know. It's just too much of a power creep. Things need toned down. We need more balance in the game, big time. The game would be way better, way more fun, and we'd probably retain and keep more players if things were a little bit more balanced. But right now, there's just too many things that are so much more overpowered than anything we've ever seen, or just take 0 skill to play. It's just not. It's not good. It's not great. Awesome game, but I think it needs a few changes at the moment. So yeah. Anyways, if you guys like War Robots content, please like and subscribe. And yeah, hit the little bell, set the notifications to all, and stuff and things. Yes.